Hello everyone. In this video, we will be looking at proportions. Now, what is proportion? When two different things have the same ratio, they are said to be in proportion. For example, if you look at Indian tricolor, the length and the breadth. The length and breadth of the Indian tricolor is in the ratio of 3:2. Now, if I look at a postcard, its length is 4.5 centimeter and its breadth is 3 centimeter. And if I find the ratio of length to breadth, that is equal to 4.5 upon 3, which is equal to 3:2. 1.52s are 3, 1.53s are 44.5. And that is 3:2. So we can say that the dimension of the postal card are in the same proportion as the dimensions of Indian flag. So these are said to be in proportion. Proportion plays important role in many places. For example, in photograph, if the proportion of the actual height of father and son is not same as the height of father and son in the photograph will not look good. It will look distorted. So they have to be same and they have to be in proportion. Same is with the drawings. When we make a drawing of a building on a paper, if the proportion of actual dimensions of the building and the proportion of the dimensions of the building on the drawing are not same, they will look distorted. One more example is the map. In map, we get a scale. For example, it is written 2 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometers. Now, when we have this scale, so we know that the proportion is 2 centimeter is equal to 10 kilometer. And if I know that the distance between the two locations on the map is, let's say, 4 centimeter, then I know that the actual distance between these two locations is going to be 20 kilometers. So this way, proportions help us to find lots of unknown quantities. Let's take one example and understand how proportions can be used to find unknown quantities. So a scale on the map reads 2 centimeter is equal to 500 kilometers. What is the actual distance between two locations which are 4.5 centimeter away from each other on the map? So on the map, they are 4.5 centimeter away from each other. We can use three different methods. I will talk about each method. So let's talk about method 1. This is also called unitary method. So here, what we do is, if 2 centimeter is equal to 500 kilometers, what is 1 centimeter equal to? So 1 centimeter will be equal to half of this is half of this, 250 kilometer. So in step 1, what we do is find value of one unit of quantity. And then based on that, now if 1 centimeter is 250 kilometers, what is 4.5 centimeters? And therefore 4.5 centimeter is equal to 4.5 multiplied by value of 1, which is 250 kilometers. And that's what we will find out. 1125 kilometers. So this is one method which is called unitary method, where we find the value of one unit of the quantity first, and then we multiply that quantity by the whatever amount we need. So here we needed 4.5 centimeter, so we multiplied by 4.5. Let's look at the second method. In method 2, we will make use of ratio. So here we know 2 centimeter to 4.5 centimeter. We'll find the ratio of 2 centimeter to 4.5 centimeter, and that ratio we know it is in proportion. We know this is a proportional quantity, so that ratio is going to be equal to the actual distance. So distance on the map, the ratio of distance on the map is going to be same as the ratio of distance in actuals. Upon x kilometers. And therefore, if we solve this, we take that side. So x is equal to 500 stays here, multiplied by this. When it comes this side, it becomes reciprocal. These many kilometers. And what we get is 250 into 4.5 kilometers. And that's exactly what we got earlier, if you remember, which is 1125 kilometers. So here what we did, we found the ratio of the distance on the map. So this is ratio of distance on the map, and this is ratio of distance in the actual scenario. And these two are in proportion, so they are going to be equal. And then we solve this equation. This is method 2. Let's do the method 3 as well. In method 3, what we do is we write these things, like for example on map and in actual. Okay, so on map 2 centimeter is equal to in actual 500 kilometers. On map 4.5 centimeter is how much? The question mark here. So in this case, always the question mark is equal to, see this is question mark here, question mark is equal to these two diagonally opposite numbers multiplication. So I multiply by 500 into 4.5 and divide the number which is diagonally opposite to your question mark, which is 2, divided by 2, these many kilometers. And again we are going to get 500 divided by 2 is 250. It is 250 into 4.5 kilometers. And that is equal to 1125 kilometers. So what we do? We write the similar quantity, similar things in one side, the similar things other side. So on map things here, in actual things here. On map 2 centimeter is equal to 500 kilometers. Then on map 4.5 centimeter is equal to how much? There is a question mark. And we want to find the question mark. Then we multiply these diagonal terms and divide it by the term which is diagonal to the question mark. And we get the answer. Use any of these methods which you feel comfortable. I use the last one, but you may find the first one or the second one more easy, more comfortable, more aligned to the way you think. And hence, please find the method which you are more comfortable in and use that method.
I am sure you have liked the video. Hit the like button and leave your views in the comment section below. Do watch our other videos on this topic. Subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. You may also download the YouTube app at the link provided in the video description. Till we meet again, goodbye.